and WG Unity banned out the Juggernaut, so they were still expecting a core, and it is a Weaver. Is that in blue enough?
That's blue enough for me.
Yeah.
Shadow Demon's getting a bit aggressive at this bottom lane.
Oh, got the disruption.
Missed this round though.
Yeah, simply just trying to force Monkeys away from it. Top lane, meanwhile, though, Complexity moving in with the tri-lane. Kangaroo falling incredibly low. They'll look to chase him out. He's trying to juke it, but he's already used his spells. And Swindly Malones will take first blood.
Very careful about how you use that spell.
Top lane again, though. A bit of a skirmish going on between the two. Arfu and Moo both falling low. Moo starting to salve up. They can't get anything to tick it off, and it's going to be Complexity taking down one. They'll look towards Kang as well, but with the purification, it will be enough to allow him to walk off. But
he's coming from the top room with a smoke.
He's got an infused raindrop as well. It's such a hard hero to gang.
Bringing in number 4, it's a Spirit Breaker charge.
They're committing everything for this one. They need to make it work. Complexity Monkeys to lead the way. Overfly Swindles. They'll get the follow-up stun for Z3. Looking for the arrow. They do get the connection, and with that, they should find the kill. It's a hard one, but they do get it done. Complexity committing 4, but it's the right call to make. It's becoming a very hard hero for just the Weaver, and the Wyverns do anything about. Meanwhile, in the jungle, JIT trying to not mess around, pops the Eclipse, but Monkeys able to charge away, and that's going to be the ultimate on cooldown for a good couple of minutes.
Threat of a Luna TP in with Eclipse. She could theoretically TP with a Lucent Beam. She's going aggressive bottom, and yeah, no escape for Z-Freak. Easy setup and kill there.
Yeah, they may not have been able to take down Monkeys, but good rotations from WG.
See someone even rush a defusal earlier than they would like to.
Bottom, no, hang up our JIT. Coming for a couple of attacks. Monkeys, he's going to hold back, look for the ultimate to set up onto the Luna. Luna falling low, needs some sort of help. Is she going to get in time? She's not. JIT to fall. Arfu trying to turn around with the X-Mark Torrent combo onto Monkeys with the rotation from Nana. They'll take down the Spirit Breaker. Arfu falling low here to Pulse Nova, but he's got the repel. Will start to walk it off the right click from Cancel. One more as he jumps forward, will find another. It's 3 for 1 at the moment here. Complexity coming out on top. Now chucked out by Cancel, but it's not going to connect. Kangaroo Nana forced back, and Cole will take the trade there. 3 for 1. Mid lane, Complexity will finish off the tier 1 mid. X-Nova and Arfu coming in for the defense, and already around the back of it, Kangaroo comes in with a purification, bursts down. Monkeys low, move. Will get brought back here by the X-Mark. Sentry was down, but nothing to follow through on it. They will get the disruption, soul catch onto Swindles, and Swindles just melts there.
Position to play the split push game. There's no glyph to worry about.
Monkeys. Goes onto Arfu. He does have an ult as well as the backup of Cancel. They'll hit the arrow. Cancel coming in close and personal, and great control and play from the two of them. Into the Raging Ancients area, mid lane, Swindles and Cancel. I am Nana. They do have a DD on the Mirana at the moment. Turn around onto Z-Freak though, quickly to hold it back. Nana moving in incredibly aggressively with the Chakram. Actually a little low on the mana front, and now Cole looking for the turnaround. Looking for the Nether Stripe. The Torrent will hold back Monkeys and Z-Freak. Z-Freak falling incredibly low. X-Mart back into the Timber Chain and Nana. That's going to be 1 down on Cole, and WG Unity, they're not done yet. Moving on to Cancel, they'll take down a second. And not a lot of Complexity can do to hold that one back.
To be attacking the Omni in that curse, but every time they see Swindles moving forward, JIT repositions further away.
More money in the bank for WG as they take the tower. They do get the X-Mark into the Torrent, back onto Mueth. They got the control to bring him down. Yes, they do. Just that little mini stun there with the Lucent Beam holding him back, so he can't get the time lapse out. That initially popped by Kang. Nana stays firm here up on the high ground. They look at the X-Mark Torrent combo once more onto Moo. He's holding him back at the top. Arrow flies through, isn't going to connect from Cancel. He's heading back over, still just 500 short of that Aghanim, something that is desperately needed for defenses like this, but at this stage with the pipe on, Nana, you've got to ask yourself how much that would actually change things. Nana moves in aggressively. Monkeys caught in the Torrent. The boat flying through as well. Monkeys is down. 30 seconds out on the sidelines. And Complexity, they're going to have to hold this one 4v5. Buyback is available, but yeah, they move, getting incredibly close to death. They do get the arrow connection onto Kunkka, but the repels there from Kang. And the follow-up physical damage is just not there at the moment from Complexity's lineup. They've lost to tier 3, and Warriors Gaming, I mean, they're not showing any sign of leaving anytime soon. They're going to remain in this position and continue to push on to the racks. It's just before the 19-minute mark here.
Nana doesn't even have to use his pipe. He's holding it for a fight, but Complexity, they don't want to engage. They've hit an arrow in Luna. Is this go time?
It is a good arrow, but again, the follow-up is so hard to commit. With Kangaroo just sitting on the back line, throwing out the repels and the purification. Swindles himself getting cut down incredibly short. Nana going in deep, has to put the pipe to keep himself alive. JIT though comes in with the Eclipse, forces Complexity to back up.
That's the ulties, but they're going to get at least a range tracks, and then they're going to back off likely.
Here we go again, arrow into the charge. Hell again from Kangaroo,
Cancels
making
at
it
the
so
back
hard
line.
for Complexity to commit onto one target. Warriors Gaming now starting to back up. Moo chasing down Arfu. Jerked up in the air. Cancel's going to be dropped though. The first casualty on Cole. Z-Freak to fall as well. Double kill for Archit. There'll be a Winter's Curse coming out to Kangaroo, but the damage during it isn't enough to bring him down. WG move forward for more. Take a third. Nana now on a killing spree, and it really feels like Complexity's draft just hasn't got it in it to hold back this push at this early of a stage.
They picked the Winter Wyvern to try and deal with his pushes. It's not the Winter Wyvern that's failing so much, it's the rest of the draft. Something also mentioned was the Spirit Breaker. You can't charge into this team. There's a Torrent, there's a Boat, there's a Timbersaw. I mean, all these heroes basically make the Spirit Breaker an irrelevant hero. Monkeys has played a great game. He contested that offlane so well, but his hero cannot fight into the WG Unity draft.
Nana now with the Bloodstone. You really cannot afford to lose team fights now against this lineup. If he starts to rack up the Bloodstone charges, he's going to be nigh on unkillable for Complexity, and that tier 3 push coming in. At the same time, it looks like Cole, they're just trying to go for a bit of rap. You've got two heroes up at the top, Z-Freak and Moo, the best pushers they've got on their lineup, trying to do something in return. Monkeys charging forward, trying to slow down this push of WG to allow his teammate to get something down that bottom, but the combos there from Kunkka bringing down Monkeys. The racks are exposed, and WG, they continue to push. Z-Freak and Moo, they may finally back up. Indeed, it looks like Z-Freak, he's going to remain there. Moo's already headed back to try and help out with this defense, but they're losing the bottom racks, and at 22.5 minutes in, Complexity losing 2 sets of racks against WG. Already pushing up to the high ground.
They need a big Winter's Curse on someone like an Omni Knight to
They
burst
need
him
an
down.
absolutely massive Winter's Curse.
Followed up with like a Split Earth or an arrow to chain stun and get the kill, but even if you try chain stun the Omni Knight, then the Shadow Demon could repel and save him. Very difficult to get that kill.
It's going to have to be an incredible hold, and the start off here, it's not too great. Winner's Curse onto Archit doesn't achieve much at all, and already the combo coming and catching out Z-Freak and Swindles with the GA, allowing Wings Gaming to move in for more. They've not only just found one, they've forced out the buyback immediately from Z-Freak. Moo trying to draw them out to the back, but the Purification Burst brings down the bug, and Moo does not have buyback here. 24 minutes in, Complexity getting absolutely battered at this stage, running back to the base, back to the fountain. 14-7, Z-Freak to die back as well. He's down for a full minute. And this game, it's all over.
Yeah.
GG, Cole tap out. And Warriors Gaming, 25, an absolute clinical performance from there, from start to finish. Complexity did have a little bit of an up at the beginning. They were finding the ganks, but the farm, Warriors Gaming just out-farming them from the start. They managed to find the timing. As soon as there was that 20-minute push up top where they got the racks, it kind of felt like Warriors Gaming said to each other, hey, we've got this, we can push, and there's nothing that Cole can do to stop it.
Yeah, they itemized for that mid-game where they had the mech, the pipe, everything. They were able to just 5-man down those towers, and the first one was stopped. It was starting to look a little worrying for them because Complexity held that bottom fight with some great play, and